storm that's brewing over the comments made by BJP MP Nishikant Dubey and other BJP leaders. There was a lawyer who also approached the Supreme Court seeking contempt proceedings against the Member of Parliament. And now we're getting latest inputs about how the Supreme Court has refused to entertain this contempt plea against Nishikant Dubey. The Supreme Court has said that the lawyer should get the plea sanctioned by the AG and follow process. This also happened, like we told you, after the Supreme Court advocate wanted initiation of contempt proceedings. Harish has been tracking these developments. Harish, what happened in the court? Because yesterday too we know that one lawyer who is also part of the Waqf hearing, he approached the AG formally seeking initiation of contempt proceedings. Now there was another lawyer who knocked on the doors of the Supreme Court. What happened in the court? Why did the Supreme Court refuse to entertain this plea?
Yes, that's right, Sagarika. As per the Contempt of Courts Act, any contempt proceedings petition filed by a third party has to be endorsed. The sanction of it has to be given by the Attorney General of India or the Solicitor General of India. So this lawyer had come to court without obtaining the sanction of the Attorney General. So that is one reason why Justice B.R. Gavai has said that first you obtain the sanction of the AG and then come to court, because we cannot entertain a contempt petition in this fashion. So for the time being, Supreme Court has refused to entertain the petition filed by the lawyer seeking contempt action against Nishikant Dubey. He has been clearly told to follow the procedure. Back to you.
All right, follow procedure, that's what the Supreme Court has said. But as of now, there is one lawyer who has already formally approached the AG with regards to his plea. He says after the comments made by the BJP MP, there should be contempt proceedings against him. What happens in that aspect, we'll also tell our viewers about it. But you were telling us about the process. What is the process that the Supreme Court is talking about? Take us through those details once again, Harish.
Yes, in fact, as per the Contempt of Courts Act, the contempt proceedings are always between a particular contemner and the Supreme Court. But in case a litigant has to, a third person has to file a contempt petition, wishes to initiate a contempt proceeding, he has to obtain the permission of the Attorney General, or if he is not available, the Solicitor General. In this case, this particular lawyer had drawn the attention of the Supreme Court to Nishikant Dubey's statement and sought a contempt proceeding without taking the sanction of the Attorney General. So in this case, Justice B.R. Gavai asked the lawyer to first obtain the permission of the Attorney General, and only if he permits and only if he sanctions this petition can the Supreme Court entertain this particular contempt plea.
Yes, we are also standing by to find out how the Attorney General responds to the plea that has come to him with regards to the initiation of contempt proceedings against the BJP MP. Now remember, the BJP has distanced itself from the comments made by its MPs and its leaders. Party President JP Nadda made it clear that the BJP does not support such statements against the judiciary. The BJP president also asserted that the party always respects the judiciary, and BJP leaders have been asked not to make such comments against judges or the Supreme Court. However, the opposition is dismissing the BJP president's statement and is urging the courts to give consent for criminal contempt. Others in the opposition have called it a reflection of the mindset of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and they are also claiming that this is quote-unquote a radicalized BJP which now is even going on to threaten the courts. Here are some reactions from the opposition.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट को कमजोर करने में लगे हुए हैं। सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जो अधिकार हैं, संविधान जो अधिकार देता है सुप्रीम कोर्ट को, उसको काटने में, उसको कमजोर करने में लगे हुए हैं। संवैधानिक पदाधिकारी भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट के खिलाफ बोल रहे हैं, मंत्री भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट के खिलाफ बोल रहे हैं, सांसद भी, बीजेपी के सांसद भी अभी सुप्रीम कोर्ट के खिलाफ बोलने में लगे हुए हैं, क्योंकि सुप्रीम कोर्ट एक ही बात कह रही है, जब आप कानून बनाते हैं संविधान के बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर के खिलाफ मत जाइए। अगर संविधान के खिलाफ है तो इस कानून को हम स्वीकार नहीं कर सकते।
देखिए, 4 पिलर्स हैं डेमोक्रेसी: पार्लियामेंट, जुडिशरी इज द टॉप मोस्ट, एग्जीक्यूटिव। ये चीज डेमोक्रेसी को जिंदा रखती है। अगर कोई गलत कानून आ गया तो हम लोग पार्लियामेंट में जाकर, इस सुप्रीम कोर्ट में जाकर उनके सामने दलील रख सकते हैं और वो दलील को सुनते हैं। ऐसे पार्लियामेंट के मेंबर को ऐसी बात करना असमर्थन वाला है।
सच्चाई तो ये है, धार्मिक उन्माद और जातियों का झगड़ा या जातियों के बीच में एक दूसरे के प्रति विश्वास न रहना, ये बढ़ाने का काम कोई कर रहा है तो वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी समय समय पर किस तरीके से डिवाइड एंड रूल कर सकें, ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोगों का बहुत ही वेल प्लान्ड प्रोग्राम चलता है। उसके लिए फंड्स लगाते हैं ये लोग। तो ये जो कुछ कहा गया, ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी की अपनी सोच है।
सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जजमेंट कानून का मौकफ रखता है। पढ़ो, तुम लोग ट्यूबलाइट हो। बीजेपी आइन पर एक फ्रॉड कर रही है और डरा रही है। रिलीजियस वार की धमकी बीजेपी दे रही है। मिस्टर मोदी, कौन रेडिकलाइज हो चुका है बताओ आप? सत्ता में आप हैं, आपके लोग रेडिकलाइज हो चुके हैं। इतना रेडिकलाइज हो चुके हैं कि कोर्ट को धमकी दे रहे हैं, रिलीजियस वार हो जाएंगी।
Let's also shift our focus to US Vice President J.D.